Hello, my ICTA students. This next video is on how to create a letterhead. I've already given you an overall view. Now I'm going to walk you through the specific instructions on how to do it. So make sure you're on a new document. Make sure you've got no spacing turned on. And the first thing is I say here, I tell you, use this example data as you follow the instructions below, but do not key it in yet. So the first thing we want to do is go to Layout. Now, Layout is here, so click on Layout. Then we're going to go to Margins, and because it's a letterhead, we are going to go to Custom Margins, and we're going to put the top margin. Now note it's already blue, so just type in 0.5, press your Tab key, and then it'll automatically make the bottom margin blue and put in 0.5. Alright, so both the top margin and the bottom margin should be 0.5, 0.5. Alright, press Enter. Now, letterhead designers are allowed 2 inches to design the letterhead, and the date always goes a ½ inch below the letterhead. So what we're going to do now is we're going to create the letterhead. So we want a center tab, and you've heard this before. The center tab, remember, has to be at 3.25. Why? Because the length of your line is 6.5. So half of 6.5 is 3.25. Then you need a right tab, okay? And remember, you put it on the ruler somewhere in here, and you drag it on top. Don't change your right margin. Don't touch the right indent. Just point to your right tab and drag it on top. Plunk it on top of the indent, right like that. All right? Okay, so now let's save your work. So go Control S to save, and we're going to save this one in your folder. So go to your folder, and then we want to go to ICT slot 4 and displays. So now type in your name and then put in the current date for you. Oh, this is the 23rd today. And now I want you to put in call it the due, D-E-W, due, drop, D-R-O-P, in. Okay, that's the name of our thing, due, drop, in. All right, and save it. Okay, now the next one says, press the Tab key once. Okay, so press the Tab key once, and you're at your center tab, and type the lines. You want to type the first line of the letter address, which is the due, drop, in. Oops. Okay, now press your Tab key. You're not going to use this one just yet. Press Enter and Tab, and now key in 555 Highway 95. Okay, and then press your Tab key, press Enter, press your Tab key, and type Lucky Strike. Lucky Strike. Comma space. Now BC is capital B, capital C, no periods, nothing. Space bar, and then put your caps lock on and type V1Y, V1Y, space, and then 1A9, 1A9. Take off your caps lock, press your Tab key. Alright, so now once you've done that, we'll save your work. Alright, and what I want you to do is press Enter. And now, remember here, this is where we want to clean off your tabs, okay? So, hold down your Control and Shift and press the letter N for normal. Now, is your ruler clean? Yes. Put on your no spacing, go to Home, put on your no spacing, and press Enter once. Okay, that's good. Now go Control Home. Okay, and you're at the very beginning of your document. So we want to put 2 symbols here. Okay, so we're going to go to Insert. You're going to go to Symbol. And now you can choose whatever symbol you want, but I want you to go to Wingdings or Webdings. It doesn't matter to me which you go to. So let's go to Webdings. Okay, Webdings. And now, which one should we take? Oh, let's take this one of the world and insert. Now, choose another one. Okay, what's another one that'll stand out well? Oh, let's pretend we're going to be in a warm climate. Let's choose that one, but you can choose anything that you want. And insert, close. Okay, make the first one. Select the first one, and I want you to make it a color. So let's make it a green world, okay? So let's get a nice green on it. And let's size it up a couple of times. So size it up, 1, 2, maybe 3 is enough, okay? And then here, okay, this one could be green too, but we'll make it blue, okay? Let's make it blue. And let's size it up twice. And again, this is your choice depending on the size of your symbols. All right, select them. Now, go Control C. Now, you can do it one of two ways, okay? I could do it this way. Select the first one, copy it, all right? Click at the end of the line and go Control V. Now, select this blue one, the second one. So select it, copy it. Now, click in front of this symbol and go Control V. So do you see that you have green, blue? You have green, blue. Green on the outside, blues on the inside. All right, now select these two, Control C, and you're going to go Control V, and you're going to go Control V. All right, we're going to select these two, copy. Now go Control V and go Control V. All right, so there's your pattern, the green on the outside, the blue on the inside. All right, so now we'll put on borders and shading. Now use your white arrow and select just the 3 rows. Just the 3 rows, nothing more. All right, so now you're going to go to borders and shading, and you're going to choose a thick line that you like. Doesn't matter to me what you choose. And I'm going to choose a color to go kind of with our work. So I think that I will choose the green. I think I'm going to go with the green. And 3 points, that's okay. I think I don't need to change that. And now, if I wanted to take the left off and the right off, and maybe now I say, okay, I want to use the same line, but I want to incorporate the blue that we used, so I'll put the blue on the left and the blue on the right. And then I'll go to shading, and we want 15%. And remember, choose a color. So I'm going to go with our green again. I'll choose that. And you should be able to see the dots. Remember, stay out of here. All right, say OK. Now, let's have a look. Click outside. Now, the dewdrop in should be a little bit larger, so size it up, bold it, italicize it. Do something so that you know that it's the company name. All right, now, this one is size 11. We can move it up a couple of times. We can bold it. And then your last one here, Lucky Strike, we'll make it size it up a couple of times and bold it too. Now, I think your instructions said to use a font color, all right? So again, I'm going to stay in my theme. So I think that I'll make it blue. And should I make this green? I don't know if that'll look very good or not. No, that doesn't look very good. So go back to my blue. So I'll make them all blue. All right, so there we go. Now, go Control S to save. Go Control End, E-N-D, and you're out here in the blank paragraph symbol. No tabs. Now, remember the designer was allowed 2 inches, so you have to read your scale down here, and it says 1.6, so I need to press Enter until it comes to 2.4 or 5. That's where your date goes. So go to Insert, Date and Time, the 3rd date, and remember, make sure it is not updated automatically. No check mark. All right, say OK. Then press Enter about 4 times. And now we want to put in the path and file name. So we want to go to Insert, and we want to go to Quick Parts, and we want to go to Field, Document Information, File Name, Add to Path. All right, say OK. And then remember, Shift Home and size it down 1, 2, 3. All right, go Control S to save. And that's what your letterhead should look like. You have 2 inches to design it, and your date has to go at 2.4 or 5, whichever comes first, and then put your path and file name in and that's it. And remember, we did your top margins, which was layout, margins, and remember here you went to layout, you went to margins, and custom margins, and you set 0.5 and 0.5. But I'm not going to change anything. I just wanted to show you that. All right, we'll stop there.